What is up, everybody? Jester here, and we are going to be playing a brand new save tonight. It's going to be on survival mode, and I don't think we're going to do permadeath with it, but yeah, we're going to do survival instead of normal. That's because it's a little bit tougher, and you know, the stack sizes are smaller, and there's more hazards, and it's a little bit tougher to get into. So if you guys can do this, then you can certainly do normal mode. So we're going to come down here and just select survival, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And off we go. We'll probably go for a couple hours tonight, 2-3 hours, and just see how we do. Hopefully we get out of the gate pretty well. I haven't actually done this in quite some time, to be honest. It's been about 3 years since I've started a fresh save, so well, here we go. Looks like we're going to start on a shoddy little planet, which looks like a radioactive potential planet. One little pro tip: as the camera comes down, you're kind of looking for any cave systems. You can kind of duck in there. And if not, we're going to beeline and try to find a cave pretty quickly. I see some oxygen over there, which will go pretty far. I don't see a cave, though. All right, off we go. It started with a little O2. Mining beam is so weak. All right, we are losing our hazard protection pretty quickly, so let's see if we can't find some type of place to hide from the rads. We should be okay though, because we can get into some health. Not a big deal. Oh, our jetpack is so weak. Thought I saw a cave up here. I think it did, but it didn't. Okay, well, that ain't good. We don't have a manipulator yet, so we're gonna have to just go with this. All right, those little rocks will be ferrite dust. Again, the importance of finding a good early cave would be nice. I don't think that's a cave down there. I think it's just a little divot, but we're going to run down there and check it out. That'll reset our hazard protection completely. Oh, it is a little cave. Okay, we're good here. We're good. This'll let us recover. Get rid of the hazardous plant here. See if we can find some cobalt. That'll give us a little early money. Should be able to gather up our ferrite dust. Not going to spend too much time in here getting cobalt. That system doesn't really work anymore. But we will get some to sell. Ferrite dust. Stop giving me the stupid tutorials. right, so now we can repair the scanner. We'll be able to get some sodium. We'll go ahead and collect a little more cobalt here. Oh, we haven't gotten any carbon yet. Okay. Well, that ain't good. Well, let's repair the scanner. Should have gotten some carbon to recharge that. Hydrogen. Gonna run into a small problem now. We're gonna need a sodium plant. There's some up there. Okay. Oh man, have that small jetpack. We're so squishy right now. There's the sodium. We were actually going to the upper level sodium. We don't need to recharge the hazard protection just yet. Let's get some hydrogen. Really need some more carbon. We will need some dihydrogen for the launch thruster fuel, so let's get that real quick. Since it's here. All right, we need to be certain on carbon here. A little more sodium over here. Lots of sodium. This will let us live, and we're off to a decent start. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, so now we can recharge hazard. That should get us our next goal. Now let's keep getting some carbon here. You can see the stack sizes are going to be really small, only 500 instead of 10 grand. So yeah, it's going to be tougher doing this on survival than it would be on normal mode. A lot tougher, actually. Now we're going to be trekking over to our ship. If we happen to see any more sodium, we need to be picking that. We should have some things around the ship. We'll take that rusted metal. That'll be ferrite dust. One more oxygen, never hurt nobody. All right, let's get to the ship. That's free recharges once you get to the ship. Hopefully everything looks good stream-wise. This is kind of my live test, if you will, for YouTube streaming. And the stream will grow as we grow. I wanted to get started, though, on a new playthrough. And we'll revisit this quite often, but there's going to be other stuff that we do live streaming as well. I think we're going to play some Ark, the new Survival Ascended. as well as other stuff. There's just lots of games I want to get into. All right, so we get our first word here. And down we go. This should be our starter ship. There it is, the Radiant Pillar. All right, there should be. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up as well. That'll be free nanites to get started once we have our refiner built. I'm sure we're gonna. Ooh, we got a launch fuel. That's freaking awesome. Okay. That's okay. We'll get a free recharge here in a minute. A little more rusted metal. Nothing big bad about that. That's free ferrite dust when we refine it. Little condensed carbon, a little bit of dihydrogen. That's great. See, this is weird. The Radiant Pillar is supposed to be red and white like this, but mine has always, it switched over somehow to white and yellow on my normal save, which is weird. We are here. All right, so we know we need to repair the pulse engine and probably the launch thrusters. Yep. So we're going to need to refine down some the hydrogen jelly. And we're going to need to go get the hermetic seal. I think we've got enough to make the metal plating. We don't. All right, let's double check this again. Pure ferrite we'll have to refine from ferrite dust, and we're going to need a lot more ferrite dust. So let's focus on that. Get some more carbon to make sure we can recharge. We can always hop back in the ship. Make sure we don't lose our life support. Then there should be a paradise planet in this system. At least there used to be one in every first system. So we'll probably try to get over there and search around for a place to call our first temporary home, so that we don't have to keep recharging life support and stuff. More ferrite, more ferrite, more ferrite. They didn't exactly give us a great planet, did they? Yeah, we need quite a bit of ferrite here. Be nice if we could mine that already, but that is not how this works at all. Got to install that advanced mining laser, not to mention get it unlocked. Looking good, feeling good. All right. Let's get back to the pillar. Get a free recharge here. Life support systems are getting a little low, so let's I think we get a recharge on that as well in the ship. Let's go back to the ship and recharge our stuff. Right, life support does not recharge, so but we now know that we can make the metal plating. And then we're going to need to craft finer. We're going to need to put some ferrite dust in there. Oh, we got to get some fuel in there. That probably makes sense. I don't remember how much pure ferrite it said we needed, but I only wanted about 50, I think. We will be having to utilize quite a bit of our different stuff here. All right, we're going to make that sure that's fully charged before we head off to anything. There we go. Let's get that fixed. That should give us the... let's go ahead and make another... Oh, bummer. All right, so we got to hop back out real quick. Get a little more ferrite dust. We went a little heavy. That's okay. It's everywhere. Then we have to go find the hermetic seal. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And then a storm's going to hit us here as well, so that's going to be fun. This happens every time you play. We'll start off and it'll be like, oh, storm incoming. And they're like, oh, great. That's just how it works. And we're going to plot the route. Not too far. But we do want to make sure that we've got full on our hazard protection before we head off. And for completely free, we can hop back in the pillar. Just let that charge up and then we'll head off. Away we go. Yeah, it's under 1,000 U. We're just going to hoof it as quickly as we can, which isn't going to be very quick with that. Oh my gosh, is that runaway mold right there? Oh, it really is. Well, we know it appears on this planet, so that'll be a good source of nanites. Wow, that's a double deposit too. No, it's not. It's ferrite dust. Okay. We're out of O2 at this point, so that's not great. If we see any more oxygen plants, we'll kill them as we go. All right, off we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't want to make these jumps. That's really cool that we found runaway mold automatically here. So again, we know that it's going to appear here, which is great. So we don't have to go very far from our, first system to be able to get some nanites going. But we're going to need the advanced mining laser for that to work anyway. So not overly worried about it. All right. 3/4 of the way there. Should make it no problem. Wish we had the manipulator already, because that would make this a lot easier. But we have shelter right up here. Our protection is just terrible right now. Again, so squishy early game. Come on, get your butt over there. That's fine, we're fine. There we go. We're fine. Let this hop up and then we will come out there and get that icon. That'll give us the recipe for the hermetic seal. Then we got to trek back and we can start flying, which should be pretty quick, really. What are we, only about 20 minutes in? Not bad. All right. I thought you could collect that. That's different. All right, so let's take a look at that recipe right fast. Just condensed carbon, so we need to make sure we got plenty of carbon. And we just need to lay down the refiner. So let's get some more carbon while we're here, because we need the carbon to run the refiner as well as carbon to condense. So it's really not a functional operation, but there's always carbon around. Not a big deal. We don't have an icon for our ship. That's interesting. How much condensed did we need? Only 30. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, you son of a gun, I hit the wrong button. All right, so that'll give us about 40, and then we're gonna have to pick up more carbon on the way back. We had what? Oh, we already picked up the hermetic. Okay, well, that's interesting. I thought you actually had to craft your first one. Now, and we don't have any condensed. What did it say we needed? Nanotubes. So we're going to need a little more carbon still. So yeah, carbon. It's everything early game. I think that summons bad guys, so let's not do that. Was it just one? Let's start looking at that stuff. Okay. That'll let us fix this up. Nice. Let's come back in and get a free recharge before we die. Then we can get off this freaking one-trick pony world. But we do know there is runaway mold here, so that'll be great. We'll be able to use that for, we'll set up a base on another planet. We'll be able to go back and forth and be able to get some nanites running. That'll get us some upgrades and all that good stuff. All right, ship. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Wow, that's really low. I don't see ship. Where's ship? A bunch of stuff I can't do. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, wrong. Oh gosh, I keep thinking we got so much more boost. That's insane. We ain't got any boost. All right, so we're about to blow this popsicle stand. I can't make a save beacon yet, otherwise I'd put it there near that runaway mold deposit, which was right over there, I think. But that's okay. We can always fly around over here once we get in better shape and be able to find that. We need a bunch of stuff where we can do that anyway. We've got to have the terrain manipulator. We've got to have just lots and lots of stuff. We're getting nanites early on. That'll let us go get a bunch of recipes unlocked and things like that that we can really use. But the first one, I think, is terrain manipulator. That way we can start getting salvage data. And then I want to get the refiner unlocked, a medium refiner. And that way we can refine for free, as well as base computers, solar panels, blah, 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 batteries. But let's get ourselves on a better planet. That should be health, I think. All right, well, we've got some oxygen. Let's go ahead and charge that back up. We're going to have to keep an eye out for oxygen. That is really cool that the runaway mold is just here. It's only a 5-ball spawn, but again, if it's on the planet, it's going to appear in other places on the planet, so I'm not worried. That is cool to know. Probably going to take a little damage here. Our hazard protection is just garbage. But we'll be off this piece of crap planet pretty soon. Our shield is helping us right now. Okay, we're good. Come here, pillar. All right, we're safe. Now we can fix the pulse engine. Okay, we can take off. We are ready for flight. All right, I do not like flying in third or first person, so I'm going to swap out to third. We can fly for free here, by the way. Oh, this thing is so not one of my normal ships. Oh, God. Well, I want to find planets in the system so that we might be able to scan them. But there should be a paradise planet. So there's a desert planet. 16, 16, 16, 16. Yeah, it is pretty difficult just because of the smaller stack sizes. We are literally just getting started, so I think we're going to be okay. We got off the first planet without too much damage done. And that's usually the hardest part, is just getting out for the first 15, 20 minutes. But mainly to get really going on one of these type of saves, just collect, and just hope that you can find a... oh, here we go. Well, we don't want to go there just yet. We want to go get safe and try to set up some kind of shop. There should be a paradise planet, maybe on the backside of this one. But we had a pretty lucky, decent start there where we were not in too bad a shape. We were able to collect everything we needed and found a cave fairly quickly. All right, they may have changed this. There may not be paradise planets anymore. There might not be, unless that moon's a paradise moon. We might be in trouble here, because we don't have any way to jump yet. But this is my first new playthrough in 3 years. Hey, verdant moon, but aggressive sentinels. That's bad. That is rude. That's actually pretty rude. All right, this was... Now, I'll tell you what, we're probably going to have to jump out of this first system. Let's go ahead and head to signal source. Let's get started on the Artemis path. That's really rude. They put that as aggressive sentinels on my paradise planet. Usually you can kind of just hang out and... Why did it drop me so far back? Yeah, you can kind of hang out on the paradise planet, collect stuff, get your salvage data. Maybe it's because of the difficulty. I mean, that's fine. We'll just have to go find a paradise planet somewhere where it's not... Oh, gosh, I was reading chat. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm into it. It's I'll probably need all the luck I can get, so I appreciate that. Especially with just, you know, the lack of hazard protection and... This will be our first instance of one of the things I hate about this game. It's come here, land, and then, no, you gotta search for it. And then somewhere between here and that 400, it'll switch. It'll tell me to go like a 90-degree turn. See, right there. Now it's telling me it's over here. It's annoying. Especially, and now I gotta turn again. And I can't walk over a rock. Nope, 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 nope. We're not ready for that. We are not ready for any of that yet. The whole reason why we didn't go camp out on the paradise planet. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, there's a cave there we can always go into. Nice. I'm hoping by, I don't know, second or third episode, we're really balling, because I'd love to get some salvage data and stuff going early. And that way we can get some things unlocked and start getting some farming going so we have the resources we need going forward. And we don't have to struggle to get them, you know, that go find a rust farm, go find a sodium farm, get an oxygen farm going. That way we've got oxygen and access to But the salvage data, we're going to need that so that we get nice. All right, so let's go over here. That's what we're looking for, is that manipulator. And now we're going to run away like a bitch. We'll go hang out in the cave for a minute. See if we can't get some fauna. Give us some oxygen. Maybe pick up a little more carbon, or cobalt. I mean, a little more cobalt. Sentinel shouldn't follow us in. The cobalt system doesn't work like it used to, so it's really not worth the time to do it, but it will give us a little bit of money to get started. Looking for hazardous flora in here to get some more O2. Because we don't have any right now. That's bad. I know we could farm that cave marrow. I'm more interested in that right there. Oh, this cave is a wonky. Oh, wow. We passed right by that. Didn't even see it. All right, we need this O2 because we got to get our life support back together here. This is bad. Okay, yeah, I think one of our highest priorities is going to be an oxygen farm. That's going to require quite a bit of salvage data to get started. We're going to need supply depots and all kinds of shit. So it's going to be rough, to say the least. All right, let's just kind of take a peek here. Nanotubes and jelly. Okay, so let's oh no, wait, we can craft jelly. That's right. Hang on. We don't have enough carbon. Okay, that's fine. Gonna need to grab some more of that so that we've got plenty for our manipulator. Sadly, this planet is super ridiculous with the security, so we gotta be kind of careful. And we don't want to call the ship into us either because we're limited on our launch fuel right now. Where's all the carbon, damn it? There we go. All right, we're going to spend all of this getting more carbon now that we know what it is. That way we can recharge and we can make nanotubes and stuff like that. I think worrying about farms today is probably pretty unrealistic, but I wouldn't mind getting some warp jumps put together. Try to find a place where we can call home and set up shop. let's start heading back. Once we get that manipulator in, if we can find a planet that's not too hostile, we'll be able to start farming salvage data, which is why I was hoping we could do it on that paradise planet, now it's a paradise moon, but they have completely taken that away from us with the aggressive sentinels. It's just too early. Okay. Stop being rude, man. I'll quit. That's as far as we can jump. That's so awesome. Go. All right, so now we can put in the manipulator. Oh, we need one more nanotube. That's fine. We got plenty of carbon. Wait a minute, didn't I? What is going on here? Okay, whatever. Now we can do it. But I crafted one. Maybe as we were running, I didn't actually craft it. Okay, so we are going to, just for the sake of doing it right now, we're going to supercharge that mining laser. That might help us get stuff done a little quicker. We're going to need to find a carbon deposit, or I'm sorry, a copper deposit. Because we're not going to be able to do much of nothing without the hyperdrive. We don't have one. So let's go find a planet that's got copper on it. And off we go. And then we'll fly around and we'll look for a free landing spot. This is another good tip too, especially super early game. Let's pick the lesser of all the evils here, because a lot of these are just crap planets. This has copper, it's desert. Okay, we'll go ahead and head here. Oof. Sorry, it's a little warm here in real life in November. So I'm having a nice ice coldie to keep me nice and cool. I tell you what. Let's detour a little bit here. We need some tritium. This will also get us some gold and silver. I got to keep remembering that. Oh, no. We're not ready for this. This is ridiculous out of the gate. Come on. Worthless cargo. Thanks, buddy. That makes me feel great. All right, this will get us some tritium so we can get our pulse engine recharged. He said worthless cargo. That's freaking hilarious. Oh, our laser's so bad. Probably be silver or gold, yeah. Oh, come on. Where's the bigger asteroid field? You can't get away from them in normal mode. Just want to, there we go. There we go. Now we can get tritium rich. Probably pick up some hyperclusters and some other stuff here. Gold, silver. This is what we're looking for. We're going to spend a few minutes doing this. Now we'll be able to recharge our pulse drive, which will help immensely. Dang. And the gold and silver we'll probably hold on to. You could sell it, but I think we're going to hold on to it. Because eventually here, when we get to a place where we can make a base, we will need that for different things. But if you so wanted to on a normal save or whatever, you could probably sell it right out of the gate. And make a little scratch to get you started. Well, after making all the videos about how how good other stuff handles, this thing is just an absolute tank right now. It does not want to turn to save its life. But that's to be expected. I mean, it's, you know, super early. We're half an hour in the game. All right, where is our destination? Off we go. I guess we're about 45 minutes in the game. All right, so here's going to be a little tip and trick for you. What we're going to do, because flying around is completely free, launch fuel is not. So unless you want to have to gather a bunch of resources and stuff, what we're going to do is we're going to go on an east-west. So we're going to put north and south on our compass up there, on the left and right, and we are going to just start flying. What we're looking for is a small settlement, or we're going to be looking for a trade outpost, and we'll kind of make that our base of operations. Once you start seeing things like that, that save beacon, you know you're kind of on the right track, because Hello Games tends to lay this stuff in an east-west or northwest, I'm sorry, north-south type pattern. So once you get on a line that's got buildings, you should run into them fairly regularly if you're going pure east-west or pure north-south. That doesn't mean it's going to be like constantly, but sometimes it is. It just depends on the planet, really. But we have seen one marker, so we should see something else here before too long. What I'm looking for is a small outpost. That'll kind of become our little base of operations. It'll have a landing pad. Not this one, it doesn't have a landing pad, although that is free takeoff and landing if you see that. So early game, guys, keep that in mind, that this does make a big difference. I also believe that you can do stuff like that and kind of shoot some resources from your ship. But flying around doesn't cost you anything. Sadly, you can't mine from space, but... Oh, we have gotten off track. See, that's a little monolith thing. We don't really need to go there right now. Plus, it doesn't have free landing. What I'm trying to do is save myself launch fuel. Here we go. There's a small settlement with a landing pad. We'll kind of make this our base of operation. We have a place now we can duck into. We have a place we can sell things. Yeah, this is something very good to look for early game, no matter what difficulty you're playing. But for a survival save, this is awesome. Because we can just hop in here. We got a new multi-tool we could potentially buy. Probably a C-class. Yeah, I would imagine it's a C-class, but that's okay. I mean, we could potentially do it. wow, a C class for 1.6 million units. I found an S class the other day on my other save for under 200K. We've also got a terminal here. So we don't have enough to really do much of anything, but I think I want to get rid of that cobalt just so we got a few units on us. It's in good demand. Let's clean up our inventory just a little bit. Let's analyze these, see what we get out of them. Probably mostly going to be tritium, but that's fine. That's good for pulse engine, so I'm not too worried about it. That needs to go to EXO. That can go to EXO. It's going to give us a bunch more gold. And again, I think we're going to hold on to this because we're going to need some gold and silver and stuff. So there's really no reason to sell pretty much anything at this point. Ooh, okay, maybe that. But right now we're in okay shape. And like I said, we got free landing. We can use this as our base of operations. There's a cobalt deposit. Another cobalt. Copper, that's a ways away though. I hate to get that far out. Looks like it's being very mean right now as far as distances go. I really wouldn't expect much else. Okay, pyrite we might go pick up because that is, I believe, also launch thruster fuel. No, uranium. Pyrite's pulse engine. So that'll be good. We may go back to that gamma planet and try to find a uranium deposit so we can recharge without using starship fuel. But we need copper. We're getting sidetracked here. Lots of cobalt deposits. That is a long ways out there for that copper, man. They are certainly making it difficult on us. Oh, hey, we can get our first salvage data. It's right over here. We'll just target that. We'll head over here and dig it up, see how many we get. Should be between a few, I don't know, 1 to 3, 5. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done it. And I doubt they're going to be very friendly with us at this point. Yeah, we got 2, which is fine. We don't have any weapons. That takes the sentinel fight kind of out of it for me. I mean, we can try this. Free stuff here. That'll get us some upgrades. Okay, let's play this like a chicken shit. Hop back in here. Come on, baby. Oh God, recharge before they get to me. Okay, they're searching. See, we're good. We're good. I love it. Oh, okay. It didn't give us a upgrade, but it did give us a resonator. We'll need that for something coming up. Oh, here's some nav data. We'll take that as well. I think there's some nanites over here. Yepper. All just freebies. All right, so here's the problem. We're going to get quite a ways out. And I don't have much oxygen. Because that nearest copper deposit's way over here, and it's like 1,000 U away. Yeah, they didn't put anything close to this particular one. So what? Let's go over here and get some pyrite. So we may go looking for another little settlement. Because we are kind of low on certain things, and I don't like being low on certain things. But getting enough salvage data to get some stuff done would be great. Traveling in the early game is so suck. Another good tip here is to make that beam as small as you possibly can. Where it's really tempting to go for it and make it a big beam, you don't get as many resources. We might actually go back to that gamma planet and see if we can get some uranium. And that'll be launch thrusters, and then we don't have to worry about landing spots quite so much. Stop looking at me. We are picking up some silica powder here as well, which isn't bad. And then I think what we'll do here is we'll store like the pyrite and the uranium and other things that we need for the ship in the ship. That way we've got it at all times. But since this is here, there's no sense in not trying to get it. How much do we have here? That's probably enough for now just because of we got that tritium. And I'm still pretty low on oxygen, so yeah, that's all of our oxygen. So why don't we let's double check over here for any resources, and then let's get out of here. Maybe we'll go back and get some uranium, and hopefully the next little settlement we find will have copper a little closer. I doubt it. I think because of the difficulty, they're making this a pain in the ass. Oh, I'll have you someday, guys. There might be some free stuff here. Free nanites. What do you mean health at maximum? It is not. Health is way down. Crap is that? Alright, some stuff here. None of it's oxygen. That sucks. So yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of ferrite dust. It's such a toss-up to me as to what I want first as far as farms go, but we can't really do that until we're in a better spot with oxygen anyway. We'll probably head back to our starter planet here. Which is this guy. And see about getting some uranium and some copper. Oh well, they're probably going to say it ain't worthless anymore. We may have to fight. This is ridiculously fast they're doing this shit. Yeah, salvage data is now valuable, so we're gonna have to fight. And we are not in a good position for this. Although it's an explorer and he has no business being hostile. That's just ridiculous. What is wrong with you? Actually, I'm kind of surprised that melted him pretty quick with just a basic laser. Did not expect that at all. And we're going to do the same method we did over on the other planet. Pardon me, which is fly around and look for a settlement. And there's one right below us. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. And usually another thing is around these settlements, there's usually a cave not too far away. Yeah, right there. So if you really wanted to, you could hop in there, get a bunch of cobalt, make some units right out of the gate. Again, the cobalt method that used to be is not anymore, to where you could break the market and then ride around and sell other stuff, but that'd be really nice to have. We just don't have the units for it. We got 11k units. That's okay though. All right, let's get out here and do some scanning. Let's see what we got going on. Is there any O2 around? Wow, they're really making oxygen. And I don't think you can buy oxygen, can you? I know you can't buy carbon. And if I remember correctly, you cannot buy oxygen either. So that's going to become a big problem really quickly. So hopefully there's a... I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, that's a close copper. That'll be good. Not worried about cobalt right now. We've got plenty of sodium, so I'm not overly concerned with that. All right, let's head over to that copper and get that out of the way. Uranium might be a bit of a pipe dream. We're going to try to get any oxygen plants we can on the way. But I would certainly like to get to a place today where we're kind of at a home base. I'm not going to do any of this particular save off stream. We'll be revisiting this probably a couple times a week. Come on, oxygen plants. Wow. They're really being stingy with that O2. And sadly, you can't refine backwards carbon back to oxygen, but you can go forwards. There's another building over there. Yeah, we're in a bit of problem here. All right, here's some copper. We need at least 60, but we need way more than that, so... And this is another good farm to have early, as a copper farm. Because that will make your chromatic metal. I'm aware. Oh, this is bad. For some reason, I don't see that. Gosh darn it. Thank you for the subscription. I don't see it though. I got a weird thing going on where I got two bots that are competing. I apologize. Can we make life support gel? This is like an emergency deal here. Okay, that'll get us back. Yeah, I thought I signed out on one of the bots and then it didn't sign out. It rejoined the channel. So whomever you are, thank you so much for the subscription. It means a lot. It really does help. Okay, so we got some copper now. Those milestones aren't a big deal right now, but if you were playing for the Atlas path, they would be coming very quickly. Let's go in here and see if we can find some O2. Hazardous flora and the like. Okay. So again, we could mine up a bunch of cobalt here and sell it and have a few more units, but units aren't really our problem at this point. Oxygen is our problem. We could be doing the same thing with the mirror bulbs. We could sell those and make a little grip, but again, this isn't our problem. I'm just not seeing any hazardous flora. They are really, really kind of screwing us here. I'm just not seeing any hazardous plants at all. That's bad news, bears. We're okay for the moment. Oh, shit. It gave me sodium, though. That sucks. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We didn't get any uranium yet. Let's put our refiner back down here. And let's put some of that copper, well, pretty much all that copper for now, into here, and let's fuel it. Ah, keep doing that. There we go. Okay, and we'll step in and let our everything recharge, except for our life support. Let me, while we're inside here, give me a second. I'm going to look at that damn bot, see if I can't get it turned off. Because that's annoying at the very least. I told it to part the channel, and it's not doing that. And I would like to be able to see everybody's names that's giving me the subscriptions and stuff. Because I do have that working. This bot's so convoluted. All right, so that should be turned off, I think. I could be dead wrong on that, but I think it's turned off now. All right, so I'm not all that into this spot for our base. But something like this would be good. I'd like to find some uranium. And then we can make our first base computer and kind of get started from there. So again, we're going to try to go east-west. And that should give us a pretty good opportunity to find more structures. The other thing too is, especially if you're upgraded with a pulse engine, don't pulse too fast around. Because things do like to not render in until you're right on top of them. So just have fun with it, take your time. Like I said, hopefully we'll find something here that's a little more suitable with uranium near-ish, and maybe some plants where we can get some oxygen, for God's sake. We need an oxygen farm, like, straight away. That is going to be the biggest of big deals. Because our life support situation sucks. And plus, that oxygen farm will let us build in wood when the time comes. We'll get all that as soon as we get this base computer down. Here I say this about this, and it's really not showing me any structures. Usually this works like a charm. And again, it could be the difficulty. And we're not going to be doing perma on this. But they're treating it like it's permadeath, to be sure. But I don't mind the difficulty cranked up a little bit. You know what? I'm pretty sure that was uranium. Right back here. Right on this ridge. Oh, you little bugger. It was right here. Okay, well, whatever. We'll run across another one. Do. I mean, in theory, as long as you... There's two deposits right there. That's what we found. Look, okay. One of those has got to be uranium. And that's worth stopping because that'll recharge the landing. Okay. That is definitely worth stopping. Because this is your launch fuel. You see how that tore up the whole deposit? I only got 7. That's the problem. Right, apparently the Sentinel doesn't seem to care that I'm tearing this up, which is great. Let's get this. We'll hop back in the ship. We want to get a reasonable amount here. And we know that in this system we've got plenty, so that's not going to be a bad thing. Wow. Okay. Well, that'll have to do for now. Oh, but there, now he wants to investigate me. He didn't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. All right, how much did we actually get? A little bit. Okay, we're fine. We're running out of space anyhow. So I think what we'll do is we'll find this next spot and we'll sit down. We'll get that rusted metal refined into ferrite dust. I'd like to start searching for more salvage data to try to get these farms off the ground. Oxygen farm would be huge. Huge. The problem is we need analysis visor and all kinds of other stuff. So I guess I'm trying to put the cart ahead of the horse here. But we are flying off into the either sunrise or sunset at this point. This planet sucks for the most part. But see, now we're in pretty good shape. Other than oxygen, we've got a way to recharge the launch thrusters. We've got a way to recharge our pulse. We just need to find a planet that's not so freaking ridiculous and get a base computer down. We can do that near another small settlement if we ever come across another. And sometimes those aren't horrible to set up around. I just was really hoping for better. You know what? I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back out here, and we are going to find that moon again. And even though it's got aggressive sentinels, well, no, that won't work either, because we got to step out and get a lot of resources. So I don't really want to do that. Are all the planets behind this big son of a bleeper? All right, well, let's just pulse for a minute and see what happens here. Yeah, looks like they are. All right, what was this one? That's going to be toxic as well. I mean, everything's toxic in this save so far. Except for this one. Okay, this might be worthy of starting our first base. There won't be any structures. But let's go over here and take a peek. Because this will give us rust. And potentially oxygen. So this wouldn't be a bad spot. We're just not in a good place right now. We got to get some salvage data. We've got to get ourselves some salvage data going. But it doesn't look like there's going to be any sentinels here. There won't be any weather. And we can jump quite a ways to look around for stuff. So we shouldn't have a big problem. Because of the low atmosphere. This should be a 0 atmosphere planet. Anytime you see rusted metal, it should be a no atmosphere. This might not be a horrible place to set up shop. Maybe the safest of places to set up shop. Even though, again, we don't have... a lot of oxygen and shit. And there's not going to be plants here either. So... but you will be able to mine oxygen. Eventually. Yeah, you see how you float? There's some more copper. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just set up a base. And let's start this correctly. With our colors and build. And this will kind of get us started on the base parts and things. We'll get some for free. But I want to get mining as quickly as possible. We need gas extractors. We need mineral extractors. We need supply depots. We need a lot. Okay. So if we had enough carbon and stuff, which we can't find here, but if we had enough, at least I don't think you can. I don't think those are carbon, these pods. Oh, they are. Wow, okay. If it's got carbon, it really should have atmosphere, but whatever. Let's get as much of this as we can. Oh, God. It's like putting good money against bad at this point. Needing carbon and having to recharge with carbon. No! The good news here is we might be able to get away. Good God, man. This oxygen shit is just out of control right now. All right, let's Oh, it's too close to the ship. Crap. All right, let's get away from the ship a little bit. We're in trouble. Yeah, we're in fairly good sized trouble here. Oxygen's a big freaking problem. We got to go somewhere and find oxygen. We don't have a choice. We are in big problem. That was an oxygen plant that we just left, wasn't it? That would have helped a little bit. That red was an oxygen plant. I didn't see it until I was taking off. Silly me. Looks like there's at least one. Okay. I'm going. It ain't much. There's just next to nothing, man. Wow. They are not making this easy whatsoever, are they? Okay, well, that helped a little. We got to go somewhere else. And there is where that... we're going to... Oh, we don't have that. There's where the uranium comes in. Now we don't have to worry about getting dihydrogen and crafting other crap. We can't go to that moon because it's got aggressive sentinels, and we're just not there yet. I think we've been to almost everywhere except for that moon and there. Everything wants to kill us. Let's go over here. We haven't been here yet. Everything wants to just destroy us at this point. We got no hazard protection. We don't have nearly enough oxygen. This is just not a good place to be. I can't start searching for salvage data until we get oxygen. Not a wonderful place to be at this point. But hey, this is what happens when you go on survival instead of normal. You want a challenge? It'll give you a challenge, apparently. I'm not really worried about any other resources other than oxygen. It wouldn't be so bad if you could buy oxygen. I suppose we could try to buy some life support packs, or we could just craft a bunch. So maybe we get the dihydrogen. I guess that would get us by for a little bit. Oh, that's a drop pod, but we don't have the resources for it. That sucks. That would give us a freebie inventory slot, but we just don't have the resources to repair it right now. As far as videos go, well, we're just kind of flying around looking for some place to land. The next one coming out is going to be ship fighting. Why do you go out and fight sentinels in the ships and all the benefits you can do from that? I've also got a squadron video coming out that's filmed. It's just not edited. I also did a big experiment on movement modules that I used over 500 S-class upgrades to see if I could get maxed out. And well, you should see that one. It's going to be interesting. And then this morning I started filming footage for the egg sequencer. We're going to be doing a video on pets. So hopefully you guys are all into that. That video is going to be a couple of weeks though, because it takes it takes a full day before you can get eggs, and then it takes a week before you can mature that animal to see what the egg sequencer size-wise and everything is going to do for it. Good Lord, is there no structures on any of these planets? Okay, well, let's break. Let's head north-south, because east-west isn't doing us any favors right now. As soon as we break, it goes, there we go. All right. Yeah, we're on a line now. That was a comm tower. But that was like 3 straight buildings. As soon as we turned, there's another one. Oh, it's not a settlement. Okay. This is so weird that it's on this weird tangent line. I wonder if they fixed it and just neglected to tell anybody. But yeah, there's definitely, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This could be huge. This could be massive. To run into these in the wild, this could be massive. Because we can get this for nothing. Wasn't expecting to find one of these, but here we are. All right, let's see what kind of weapons tech we got. Let it be a good one, man. Let's hope it's B or A class or even S would be awesome. All right, it's B. There's some broken shit in it. We don't really have the stuff to fix it, though, is the problem. Yeah, and we don't even have the recipes. This is probably a bad idea. But we can take it for free and potentially go scrap it once we get to the anomaly. We can also maybe pick up some salvage glass and things from the sentinels that just died. There's a hard frame engine. That doesn't open up until we get a settlement, so that's a ways down the road. We may actually delete that. That counts as killing sentinels. Okay. There's some salvage glass. Will this one be an upgrade? No. But a free antimatter. Could be worse. Well, it's a good find. It just, we don't really have the stuff to fix that yet, so. There's a settlement, speak of the devil. We could claim that. But those are, again, those are a lot of work. We're too early in the game to worry about those kind of advanced towards the end of game features. We're really just trying to survive at this point. I should have looked for oxygen while I was down there. I'll tell you what, this isn't going to go well. Let's go back to our base. There's a lot of dihydrogen over there. Let's get that. And now we're going to have to fight again. Let's go over there. Let's get a bunch of dihydrogen. Let's make some life support packs so we have this worry off of our back. All right, let's see what we can do here. Can we melt you? Basically. Now, call me crazy, but I think the less maneuverability, the easier it is to train up on a target. There's so much less play. Like, I play on controller. There's so much less play in the joysticks. I'll have to look at some things tonight to make sure that bot's completely disconnected. Because I don't even have that alert box in my stream anymore. And I told it to go away, and it doesn't want to go away. It's like a pest. But I know I saw a bunch of hydrogen crystals here, so this should be fine. We just aren't going to find much oxygen, so. But we'll sacrifice one to get the other. Now, there was a bunch right over here. Well, that's a lot faster already because of that B class. Yeah, it still works. We just need a bunch of other things so that we can clear. Okay. What else do we need for that? Can't do a bunch because we don't have a bunch yet, but we can make one to get us by. Okay, we're surviving. It's just barely, but we are surviving. And at some point, the problem is going to end up being carbon because we just, although this mining beam seems to be doing okay. Still going down pretty quick, though. Said there was more over here. Oh, the backside of the ship. Okay. This is how you maximize bad jump boost, is by going to one of these airless planets. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so now we got to set off and look for some more of these pods so we can get some more carbon. There's one over there. Then we can make a few more life support packs, and then we'll start, we'll get that first base built up to kind of advance the story. Hopefully we don't attract too much Sentinel attention. I should say this, survival isn't for everybody. I think most people kind of just want to have a good time playing. And normal mode's totally fine to do that on. But the same principles apply, whether you're playing normal mode or you're playing survival, or even permadeath for that matter. The only time it doesn't matter is creative, because you can just craft whatever you want. Investigate all you want, bruh. I'm out. I'm fast AF, boy. It's nice having a better mining laser, that's for certain. Okay, let's make... We got plenty of carbon. Okay. All right, that'll get us by for a little bit. The problem is anytime you use your jump boost, it's just draining my... So I guess we just have to walk everywhere. But even moving is killing our life support. This is insane. What are they telling me? I just got to get somewhere where I'm not moving? So let's make our little hovel here. And try not to die. All right. Build menu. Oh no, we don't have enough pure ferrite. Why? Oh, balls. Why is there a storm on an airless planet? What is that even about? What is that even all about? All right, we'll put that in when we can. We don't have enough ferrite dust. Not real caring about the milestones right now. You can't see me. Ha 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 ha. See, if he was alerted, that'd be bad because that would put us in a Sentinel fight. And we are certainly not ready for a capital Sentinel fight. But we'll be all right here. All right, that should be able, hopefully we'll be able to now make that with a roof and we'll have a shitty little house. That's all I kind of care about right now. And we can leave that refiner out here for the moment. We'll probably put it inside in a minute. All right, at least there's no storm. Where they said there was going to be a storm, there is no storm. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Okay, there we go. Now we're safe from everything. Except for, of course, we're still losing oxygen. But we can come out here now. We need a bunch more ferrite dust. It just is what it is. And this Sentinel just wants to camp. I don't know why everything wants to camp. It's not even supposed to be a alert Sentinel world. Good luck finding a perfect world in this difficulty, I guess. Also of note, you see when that gets up into that red, if you can kind of feather the red, it forms a lot faster. That was even happening with our other one. You just kind of want to hit it and then back off and then hit it and back off. All right, let's make that construction research. We need... No, wrong thing. Mag ferrite and carbon nanotubes. So let's put our refiner down. Right there. Now we can do everything from the safety of inside, which is kind of nice. That ain't gonna be enough. Did that take all of our carbon? Yes. Definitely more challenging. Not having any farms or anything to go lean on. Kind of stinks, really. You know what? Let's just do that. It's a 1-to-1. It'll be 1-to-2. Okay, so we'll pull that in. That might be enough to get that construction terminal built. Another thing we have not done yet is gone up to the space station. So that might be worth looking into. All right, I think that's enough. Wasn't it 40? $20 even. Okay. So now let's make 1 nanotube. And we'll be ready to build here in just a second. Actually, right now, probably. This way we're not wasting that, nor that. And let's build that construction research unit. Okay. Just advancing story. This is pretty limited as to what we can do, but we need to get down to here. We got to have these anyway. Yeah, we need a lot of shit. Biofuel would be pretty cool. Battery and solar panels better because this takes resources. These don't. So I'll tell you what. Don't tell me there's no salvage data on this. Man, this is getting freaking old. All right, we got to go to another planet. That's okay. I guess we can get some more oxygen and that type of stuff. We haven't been to the fungal planet. Let's try over there. You would think this type of planet would have a lot of organic fauna, flora, I should say. But you just never know. Oh, wait, nope. That's what we should do. To the space station we go. We'll do that first. Again, trying to get the storyline advanced a little bit. Oh, goodness. Like I said, hopefully everything's running smooth for everybody watching. I think I got the bit rates and things set correctly, but you never know. I wonder if there'll be a traveler up here when we get our first portal glyph. Oh, just barely made it. All right, let's look around for that translucent son of a gun. I doubt it. That they would be that kind to me. Take the nav data though. All right, we'll start talking to people. That hole. And this is basically a timered thing, I believe. Okay, so that gets that done. Everything's just so darn expensive. Get that out of inventory. And everything else I want to keep, so there's really just no point in this. Let's come over here, though. I think we got about another hour, a little over an hour in us. I don't want to do too much in one day. Nice. Just short on the nanites. Is there a cheaper one that we can get? I think we're going to go ahead and do this just because, man, we're really struggling right now. And it's not very good, but it's got to be helping something. All right, I know there's more rooms and stuff we could search, but... All right, we don't want to go back to our base because that's not where we want to be. We want to be on the fungal planet. Oh, wait a minute. I suppose we could go look and see if there was life support packs. We got a little bit of units. And there isn't. Although the people down on the platform here might be selling them. What you got, buddy? Anything good? Not really. Okay. All right, let's head over there. Oh, that's a pretty ship. Good Lord, that's pretty. It'd be such a coup to have that early. Although I'm not a huge fan of the cream color. I like that barrel nose and that heavy look. I also don't like the big middle fin. It's like the game wants me to die. It's like I'm playing the Long Dark all over again. And I think at some point I might actually play the Long Dark. Do a permadeath stream on that. Again, I'm gonna get into Ark Survival Ascended. Probably sometime this week we'll do a stream on that. Because I want to get a video made. It's basically just I've never played Ark before. I think I played for 15 minutes. And it didn't take like right away, so I stopped and I have never gone back. So I kind of want to give it another go. All right, let's see what we can see here. Ooh, good plants. Oxygen. There we go, right there. Nice. We're finding those first try on these planets pretty quickly, honestly. I see a lot of things that I'd like to grab, but we just don't have the inventory space. Launch fuel. Nothing I'm really interested in. This life support situation, I was hoping that module would help us a bit, but it doesn't look like it. So we're going to be trying for a bunch of carbon. Good Lord, man, I can't do anything. And I get one little oxygen plant. One. All right, we're going to try something stupid. You guys ready for this? I'm going to set these guys off. And if you're brave enough, you can run in there and get them pods. Before you shoot them and you get extra oxygen. Oh, back off, back off. Now we can shoot these little farts. That's how you maximize those plants. Any more shitty flora? Not on my scanner currently, anyway. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Free units for scanning. It ain't much, but not until we get our thing upgraded. Yeah, we'll go back to base in a minute. I'm looking for stuff, thank you. I guess while we're here... How far away are these? Okay, let's do some of this. Oh, crap. Okay, we haven't put the manipulator in on the other one yet. How many do we get? We need a bunch. Hey, 4, that's not bad. I'll take it. Nice. Okay. Knowledge stone. We'll be picking these up as we go. When we see them, I'm not going to go hunting for them until we're in a better place. This is mostly salvage data, oxygen, carbon. Oh, damn it. You don't see me. Investigate all you want, man. Everything is just so freaking hypersensitive here. Oh, projectile ammo. That's great. We don't even have a weapon. And a little more O2. Okay. Running low on sodium, man. Thought we had enough there for a while, but we don't. We don't. It makes it so difficult. I'm just going to get rid of this. And I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can delete that and not put it in your inventory because we're really low on space right now. Hey, that'll help. Well, I was right. The plants are a lot more generous over here. We right there? We are right there. Man, it's so tricky trying to figure out exactly how we want to handle this. Let's go back to base. Get a little more O2 from these guys, and then we'll head back to base. Wow, it didn't want to target. Get rid of the plant in front of it. Maybe it'll target. Okay. Oh, you butthole. I hear you, toxic protection. All right, that's quite a bit of O2. No, you don't see me. I'm too fast for you, boy. We can go back inside anyway. No big. Okay, we're gonna be tooling around this system for quite some time, it looks like. We are struggling to kind of get our resources set right now. But we got a little more salvage data that should let us get a little further down the list. Salvage data is probably the biggest grind in the game, like altogether. There is just so many things that you have to buy using salvage data. I mean, it's in the hundreds upon hundreds. Like I feel like even 1,000 salvage data might not get you everything unlocked. And when you're getting, 1 to 4 or 5 at a time, it's a grind. It really is. It has been so long since I've felt this vulnerable, though. Like, honest to God. Let's head back and let's see what we got going. What can we buy? What can we buy? Well, we know we need that. Actually, let's do the base computer first because I think you get solar panels and batteries free. I just don't know when. I remember what order it's in. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Hey, that's the anomaly. That's good. What do we need? Build this guy. 4 metal plating. That's going to be a lot. I can't even do it. It was 2 nanotubes, right? Wow. Okay. Ferrite dust. Do 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 do. It's electric. Boogie boogie boogie. Come on, baby, let's go. Okay. Shut up, life support. Over you. One more. And then what else was it? Ah, wrong thing. Oh, we got it. Nice. Dang. Okay. We got no way to power it right now. Although we probably do. I just don't want to do it this way. But it'll be fine for now, I guess. More ferrite dust. My God, we need farming so bad in our life. Do 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 do. I know a lot of people make fun of me a lot of the time because I'm a big farmer in games like this, but this is why. This is exactly why I want to get up and running. I like being resource independent and not having to struggle to go back out and be like, oh gosh, I need this or I need that. I like to just be able to portal over somewhere and be like, oh, I got it. It's great. All right, this is going to suck because it's going to take a lot of carbon. Let's do... Hey, that's 26 hours. That's good. I mean, it ain't going to... We only got about another hour of gameplay tonight. But we got a working portal. We can go to and from the space station now. Wait a minute. Oh, that's our outpost. Okay, so if we go over to space stations... Yeah, I'm so used to that list being so long. But we'll go here because this gives us a free launch. I wanted this. Why are you not targeting that? That's nav data. Why can't... Oh, did I already pick it up? Is that why? All right, maybe this isn't the anomaly yet, but I think we're getting there. That'd be a nice stopping point, wouldn't it? Hitting the anomaly on day one. Away we go. We'll use the pyrite this time. Save the tritium. I want to kind of rotate so I don't run out of either one. Oh, as soon as we get an oxygen farm, things are going to be a lot easier. Truly. Oxygen, rust, and sodium are going to be massive, massive farms because then we can pretty much unlimited recharge life support, unlimited build anything in concrete or mining stuff, and then we can also make carbon that way. Like it's a big deal. And then sodium's hazard protection. So those are my first 3 top priority farms in this playthrough. Now after that, probably pyrite, uranium. Oh look, we get to do this again. Good Lord. Good Lord. Land and then chase it again. This is... It's just so overused, I guess is the best way to put it. It's just too overused. And it drives me nuts. Especially early game like this, where if you run, you're losing all kinds of shit. It's like, come on, man. There's a sodium plant over there. We'll go get him. Be a lot cooler if it was a patch. It's not a patch. Is that a derelict freighter? Might be able to find some good shit there. Not derelict, it's crashed. Sometimes you can find good things here, but actually this is probably what we're looking for, is this freighter. Yeah. Am I going to be able to get out from under this thing? Okay. Really, I can't walk up on that? Oh, come on. What? What is this? Who made this? Clearly there's a hole there. Actually, I don't have a weapon I don't think can get into these doors yet. Let's go check it out real quick. Oh, okay. This works. Let's see what we get. It's free stuff. And we're just going to get rid of it. I know those are nanites. I know. Oh, free credits. Good Lord. Okay, well, this is totally worth it. I know those are free credits. I don't have the inventory space. All right, that'll do. I don't really want to go digging around. Let's go over here and check out the combo. Hey, our hyperdrive. Chromatic and 5 microprocessors? Are you effing kidding me? That's excessive. Can I even make this jump? Barely. We're gonna go back to our ship this way because I don't want to use the stuff and things and things and stuff and stuff and things. Any O2 plants around? You know, in fairness, it does seem that we are getting a little bit better out of our life support. I mean, it's negligible, but it looks like it's a little bit better. Okay, that wasn't worth it to go all the way over there for 16 oxygen. Seriously. right, we're going to try to get to the anomaly tonight, and I think we'll call it there. I think that seems to be a fairly decent stopping point. We haven't died, which is awesome. I wasn't sure about that, actually. Ammonia, this will recharge our hazard protection in crap planets like this and the toxic planets. So let's pick up a little bit of this. Oh, no, it won't. Okay, well, it would if we actually had the hazard protection modules in. Go, go, go. All right, I don't think we can make chips at this point. We don't even have the recipe for it. What? Yeah, we don't even have the recipe for the microchip yet. But we probably have enough where we can go buy some. We don't have enough chromatic either. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the space station. Ow. Ow. That hurt. And then we're gonna see about microprocessors because we don't even have the recipe for those yet, which is stupid. Oh, would you just knock it off? You can suck this threat. So tired of this already, just constantly happening. It's hard enough just getting the resources I need without having to fight off these ding-dongs constantly. I don't have any weapons. My shields are shit. Come here, butthole. Of course, you're going to be an ace pilot, huh? Come here, butthole. The last shot you get on me, well, until you turn. Just die. Chowderheads. All right. It's too much. It's honestly too much. Even in normal mode, these encounters are too much. Especially when I'm trying to do something else. It's a little much. They need to tone it down a hair. I don't have enough to make the microprocessors. Maybe we can sell a few things, but God, we need like 50K. I don't want to sell my gold and silver. At least up here, we're not losing life support. That's good. That's not worth selling. Okay, we'll get rid of that. That's fine. Oh, There we go. Gold will get us there. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, so now we got to go. Let's teleport back down. Shit, I did that wrong. Let's teleport back down and see about getting some more copper nearby to the base. We'll make the chromatic metal and we'll be able to put in the hyperdrive. And this, basically doing it this way just gave us another free, launch thruster. Early game, that is a pain in the butt. This is saving us collecting a whole bunch of dihydrogen to make those launch thruster fuels. All right, so I know there's a deposit over here. Is that copper? I knew we did this for a reason. Balls. I haven't had to do this in 3 years, man. Collect out of these little landlocked deposits. Crazy balls. And then again, I haven't had to build an actual hyperdrive in I don't know how long. All right, back we go. Okay, now refine that. Take a couple of minutes. Oh, how's everybody's day, man? This has been fun. I haven't had this kind of a challenge in a while. The oxygen part of this has been very stressful. Very stressful. And I feel like we're starting to get there now. Mostly, I just want to get out and explore so that I can get to a planet that's, even if it's got storms, that's fine, but like get to a planet that's a little bit better off for me for getting out and exploring, because we just don't have very many good upgrades at all. Actually, any. But again, like we found out in the first 10 minutes of the game, we've got runaway mold on our starter planet, which was across the way. It was that nuclear planet across the way. So that'll be good. Eventually, that we'll be able to make a bunch of nanites and be able to buy upgrades. Blah, blah, blah. Should be wonderful. And here in the next 12 seconds, we'll be able to get this done and get a hyperdrive, and then we're going to have to collect more crap so we can go and get fuel for the hyperdrive. And my goal is to make the anomaly. Bingo bango. How do I not have... Oh my God, really? right, let's look at the log real quick. Says I gotta learn electrical wiring, blah, 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 blah. It let me use it without actually doing anything, so I don't know why you do that. All right, so we're gonna need a few more. We'll need 3 more, and then we can get the solar panels done. Oh boy, hang on. This could be big. Oh, ferrite dust. Wow, why is that popping? All right, so this could be a game changer as well. Watch this. Dang. What? It's gonna be powered? Since when? Huh? What? Okay, we'll figure that out. I have antimatter. Fine, from orbit, whatever. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, it feels like it's been forever since I've live streamed. That's been a while. I experimented with Kick. I didn't have, I mean, I met some good people over there, but I didn't have a whole lot of fun on Kick. Kick seems to want to promote smutty type content, and I'm not really about that. Like, I curse sometimes, but, you know, I don't lick popcorn off of a plate and call it content. Okay, that hurt. Wait a minute. We can do this. Free landing, yay. I think this gives us a nav data, right? We're running out of inventory slots. That did give us a nav data. Nice. Okay, down we go. You're so full of shit. It is not that way. It's over here. This is, again, their little problem. They want to deflect and make you go a little further than you have to go. And I really wish they would just put you in the spot and be like, okay, here you go. Like, enough of this land and search shit. It happens. Yeah, I got V1. Okay. And we aren't going to have V1 probably ever, actually. Ooh, 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 ooh. Freebies. We like freebies. All right, don't shoot the eggs. We're not ready for that yet. And again, I know these can be refined, but I don't have enough carbon to really do this right now, so we're gonna wait. And then all the lore. Time is right, man, I'm telling you. How was that in here? All right. Oops. That's silicon powder. I just destroyed the shit out of that. Back up the hill. I feel like I should be playing Kate Bush, but I know that would get me What's up, Cobalt? Oh god, my jetpack sucks so bad. Should be playing Kate Bush, but I'd be completely demonetized. Sucks, I gotta wait to jump up that high. Okay, we're gonna have to do it in the ship. And now I should be able to make a warp cell. Yeah. Let's go. And now we can recharge the hyperdrive with the warp cell. And we can go for our first jump. All right. We're getting that much closer to the anomaly. Ain't gonna be able to jump very far. What do you mean it's got no fuel? I just fueled it. It doesn't have enough fuel. Wait, what? Oh, what is happening? They tell me I can't make that jump because what is happening? Oh, I can jump here, I guess. No, that's because that's where we are. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Is this a glitch? This has got to be a glitch. All right, hold on. We just need to go get some more ferrite dust. And we'll need to condense some carbon. So let's go. Man. Clearly, we just charged. Where's my base, for God's sake? Clearly, we just charged it. Then why would they say make a warp cell? Like that's just bad programming. That was a full-on warp cell. Let's go make a jump. Go craft a warp cell. It didn't say craft two. I don't ever remember it used to be that way. But hey, and then I hope we get lucky and we find a decent system that's got a reasonable planet on it. Because our first planet, our first paradise planet here is aggressive sentinels. So pretty much no hope of going there early in the game anyway. All right, we got the chromatic metal. We just need to grab some more ferrite dust. My kingdom for a landing pad at this point. Shut up. God, leave me alone. Okay. What did I need for that? Oh, we got to condense some carbon. How much carbon do I actually have? Not much. We can go out and get more if we need to. Well, and it's been, I mean, in fairness, it's been 3 years since I've done a fresh start. Like most of this stuff on my main save doesn't affect me at all. I've got so many resources and so many bases and so many farms. No, I'm on survival. I kind of wanted the challenge of smaller stack sizes and that kind of stuff. But I am on PC. Oh, our inventory is just so full. We can do it in here. All right, hopefully that lets us jump. I would still think that one should give you 25%. I mean, on my normal save, I'm just doing, you know, hypercores. All right, so that's the core. I'm not sure why it's showing me the... Okay, it's not going to show me the economy. But it is going to show me the number of planets. So let's see, in range, if we can find a decent... That's 5. Decent yellow system here that's in range. It's not like 2 planets. Ah. Okay, let's just go to that one then. That was 5 planets. There we go. They make things so difficult to get anyway. Like, I don't see why they've got to continue to do that. But, hey, look, man, I wanted the challenge. I'm not overly complaining. We got through it. It's not that big of a deal. We've still got resource issues, big time. All right, let's scan some planets, see what we got in the system here. Obviously, we're going to be directed to this planet with the icon. It's a cold planet. Those are almost unmistakable. Oh, it's airless. Wow. Okay, well, they changed that a little bit. Aggressive sentinels. So the only thing that I've had that's been a good planet has been aggressive thus far. All right, well, there's probably one behind that. Let's just head over to our spot then. Yeah, I've been playing since... I mean, I wasn't like a day one guy, but... I mean, I've been playing for 6 or 7 years now, off and on. My current PC save is 3 years old. I played for 3 or 4 years on Xbox before I got PC. And Botrix just does not want to disconnect. Okay, we're going to have to figure that out before the next stream. Because that's ruining... I don't want Botrix to be my bot. I turned it off and it still doesn't want to turn off. Okay, look. It's right there. I don't need to land and then walk over here. This mechanic gets old very quickly. Like I said, I don't want to sound too pissy about everything. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're reaching for gameplay when you don't really need to reach for gameplay. So we're in a Corvex system, all right. All right, let's go get the thingy. Nothing there. Okay, anyway. And there's so many fun things to do in the game. I mean, truly there is. It never ends. I keep telling people that every time I think that I'm done making content for this game, like I find 4 or 5 other things that I want to cover. And it's just, it's insane. I'm having trouble getting away from this game to play some other games that I actually want to play as well. Because this game just consumes so much of my time. I'm first. I'm never last. You're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby said that once. I haven't seen the... Actually, I did. I saw it at that thing. Well, and I mean, that's fine, but on a game this deep with this much content, like, why force your people that are playing your game to do anything? Like, lead them in a direction, but let them have the exploration. That's what this game is all about to me, is the exploration. On my main save, I'm currently looking for a very specific system so I can set up a community system. It's rare. It's very rare what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pirate system that's dissonant, that has one pretty much at least perfect planet and multiple, so it's a yellow system I'm looking for with multiple basic resource things. So that's kind of where I'm at on the main game anyway. Because I feel like now that I'm nearing 700 subscribers, it's probably a good idea to set it up where... Hang on. Didn't it tell me to go to the map? Hang on a minute. Search for clues. What do you mean I gotta search for clues? Shouldn't it lead me there? Al, that's fair. I mean, look, I didn't much care for the last expedition, but it was a lot more challenging than most of the other ones. I will say that. Like some of the tasks they had us do, like finding the what was it, the toxic creature? It was like over 80% toxicity blood or something. Like, that was challenging. And you had to fly around and find it. And I like that about it. But at the same time, you're a new player, and being able to explore that much is not easy when you're a new player. Even as an old player. No, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. I'm just saying that I feel like they tried, and I give them mucho credit for that. But at the same time, I feel like maybe they went a little far with a couple of the tasks. It wasn't hot-blooded. I think it was pH, body pH or something like that. That was a tough one. And, you know, like, to have gathered enough resources to make that many jumps to find that particular planet without help from the outside, like going to Reddit or something like that, would have been very difficult. Right? I really feel like it should be giving me more guidance here instead of just going randomly into space. All right, before we go anywhere, I want to stop by the space station. That way we've got this system in our log. I don't think I can afford an exosuit expansion. We'll see. Well, and you know, how everybody appreciates the game is completely fair. Like, nobody should ever tell somebody they're wrong when it comes to how somebody experiences the game, because there's so many different ways. But they wonder why people duplicate glitch constantly. And in an expedition, even I'm guilty of that, because it's like, I don't want to start over from scratch every 2 months to do the expedition. But even with duplication, it was still a fun expedition. But I thought maybe they went just a little too far, like I said, with a couple of the tasks. But it's a far cry. A good example, and this is going to come up in a video before too long, but a good example was I finished up, I had never done the base archive on my main save. They literally sent me to the same place 7 straight times to finish that quest line. I went from my base to the same planet, the same exact freaking location, 7 straight times to finish that. And I thought, man, in a how many is it, 16 quintillion planets or something like that, in this procedurally generated game, and they couldn't have taken me one other place? Like, that seemed kind of wrong to me. But all right, 4 is good enough. We'll jump here. Well, and again, look, man, this game's how old? It's 7, 8 years old. I think it's 7, a little over 7. And they continue to add content, and I can never, ever, ever fault a company other than perhaps Rockstar that that continues to work on their game this long into its lifespan. And yeah, I agree. They've improved things exponentially, but there's a lot of things that I'd like to see changed. Yeah, so that'd make it 7 years old in August, so a little over 7. And they continue to add, and they continue to do things. I think the community right now is a little bit irritated because they haven't come out with like this late year update or expedition, because usually it's on that season cycle. So I think a lot of people are expecting another one before the end of the year, and it's hard to say. All right, lead me in a direction. I think this is the beginning of the Artemis quest line, potentially. And then I think we're just about to the anomaly. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be playing the game if I hated it. Like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't do anything specifically for content. I do this because there's content to be made on the game, but I also enjoy playing it. But I think constructively, you can still be critical, without being negative about being critical, and say things that you kind of want to hear. Whoa. What do we have here? How about a crashed fighter, anyone? How about a crashed fighter? This could be something we could work on. Ah, it's only a C class, though. That's a lot of work. That's a whole lot of work. Okay. Fair enough. Although we did land right on top of it, because I saw that. It was directing me a couple hundred U away. I mean, I should probably take it, although I'd have to fix the stuff and then take the units. Yep, this is the beginning of the Artemis quest line. Okay, good. Hey, I'll take anything for the upgrades right now. Oh, I should take you around to some of the bases I've built on my main save. And I didn't, I'm going to be bluntly honest, I did not want to play Starfield. There is one thing about this game that trumps Starfield, hands down, all day, end of story. End of story. You know what, I'm going to put this in my fleet. Nah, I'm not. And that is the multiplayer aspect. Because I've had so many good times just playing with friends in this game and going around and building stuff and exploring, and it's just a really, really good time. And Starfield only being single player absolutely ruins that for me. And I know that Bethesda's got a history with single player games, but I don't know. Like I wasn't going to spend $70 on a single player game. That's just me. So I've not played it whatsoever, and I'm not going to until that price comes down, or they offer more for that $70. This game is about as deep as it gets. I like to do, I don't know if you've checked out many of the videos, but I like to do kind of science-y type content. And that kind of stuff excites me. Figuring that type of thing out just absolutely excites me. Oh God, we gotta go buy wiring looms. Okay, can we make the hermetic seal though? All right, let's get some resources while we're here. And the sheer exploration of it, and like I said, in my main save, I'm looking for a planet to call like the Kingdom Hub, because there's enough people around now that I think would want to come in and make a, if not a starter base, a base to help contribute or search the system, which is why I'm looking for that outlaw dissonant system in a yellow star, so it's got all the basics. And what I'm finding is it's extremely rare. Just finding a dissonant. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. It's good to know YouTube's finally promoting the channel. But I do like to approach it in more science-y type ways. Like the video I did a couple times ago was on what ship is best for combat. And I literally took one of each type of ship and ran it through both types of capital freighter fights. And I did a top 9, basically, because I considered heavy fighter and light fighter different. And it was fun. I can't say exactly how scientific it really was, because when you get everything fully upgraded, I didn't use supercharged slots, but when you get everything fully upgraded, they're all pretty OP. Even an explorer that said it had 70 damage was tearing through a dreadnought fight. It glitched in the end, but it was fun to figure out, okay, well, this one turns a little better than that one, or this one might have killed a little faster than that one. And that's what I enjoy about the game, is there's always something like that to get into. And I adore that. Shit. Crap. All right, we're going to get rid of that. I know I could refine it. I'm going to get rid of the rust as well. I don't have the carbon right now to refine everything in the... Well, I try to do it scientifically. Like I said, I try to set it up to where all things are even. The one thing that I don't much care for about a lot of No Man's Sky content, and I'm never ever going to talk crap on anybody. Whoa, hey, you easy. But I don't really much care for the cookie cutter crap. The, hey, go here and get this. I'd much rather look at it analytically and try to figure things out. All right, can I craft everything I need now? Needed her. No, I can't. Shit. Let's make metal plating so I can make another refiner. Let's put some carbon in there. And I try to give people, you know, reasonable content, because I assume that most people that are watching me, being a smaller channel, are newer. And I want to try to treat it from a newer standpoint. Like somebody that's experiencing it for the first time. Wait, what am I? Yes, I get. Oh, God. And that's just how I look at it. I hate trying to talk and do something at the same time. I'm not that multi-talented. All right, so we need a condensed carbon. What else did we need while that's working? No. Oh, we want to go there. Nanotubes, and then we'll have to go up to the thing. Okay. God, there's just so many things that need carbon. So let's get that hermetic seal. We'll go up and buy a couple of those, and then we'll have the advanced mining laser, which will be nice. That'll let us be able to get condensed carbon and pure ferrite, so we don't have to keep refining crap. Let's put those in, and then we'll head to the space station to get the looms. I'm sure with it only being 2, I can afford them. Haven't made many units yet. Aha! Nada. Tonight's been fun, though. I will say that. Tonight's been actually fun. The struggle is real. And I feel like this has given me a much better perspective on new players, how they're seeing the game for the first time. Because I haven't done this in 3 years. And I feel like that's just going to help me be better. I've been putting off this live stream series for a while. Just mainly because I wasn't quite ready to live stream again, but I've been putting it off for a little bit. Pardon me, I muted, but I coughed. Because I was unsure of myself, to be honest, because so much has changed since the last time I went through this for the first time. And playing on survival mode, I could have been easier on myself and done normal. and it probably would have gave me more resources quickly, and it wouldn't have been quite so difficult with the encounters and stuff. But what? I can't even afford one. Well, this is garbanjo. I ain't got enough to sell. Well, we can do that. I don't need these yet. I don't have enough. I don't need that yet. I got to get to 160. I just don't have enough. Yeah, I just don't have enough. We still need almost 40K. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I know what we're gonna do today. We're going back to space. We're gonna shoot some asteroids until we get enough gold and silver to make up that 80K. That way I can get the mining laser done. There's a right over here. Okay. We'll pick up some more tritium and stuff too. That won't be a horrible thing to do this. It ain't gonna be fast, but oh my god, this thing overheats quickly. I'm so not used to this at all. Whoa, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Wow, easy with the freighters jumping in there. And then we'll head over to the anomaly and we'll probably call it good for today. I'll kind of figure out what our goals are for the next episode. Yeah, and I mean, having a gold and silver farm would definitely do that. It's certainly not as good for nanites as it used to be. The nanite method now is outlaw stations. For sure, it's outlaw stations. Oh. Fine. Where are you? Oh yeah, salvage data is so valuable. I mean, it is. Hey, look, butthole. I'm gonna get away from you. I'm not sure what the goals for the next one are gonna be. I mean, I'd like to find a good planet where I don't have to worry too much about life support, so I can actually start getting salvage data going. Because that grind is very, very real. It is very, extremely real. Whoa, traveler. Yeah. Damn it. Really? Just give me the damn portal thing, ding dong. I don't want units? Well, actually I do. Oh, that puts us where we need to be. Okay, screw you. I'll just finish the Artemis line. That'll give us all the portal glyphs. It won't be a big deal. Oh, you mean the, I've got a video on that, actually. I do have a video on that. They're good. I've got a really good, here, I'll show you before I log out tonight, I'll show you. I've got a very good farm. It's got, I think it's a 26 ball deposit. Yeah, X class is easily the best. And that's running, that's basically converting units to nanites. So that's why, like, maybe a stasis farm would be good. Hang on, we can buy these now. Yay. Yay. All my money in 2 wiring looms. But we now have the advanced mining laser. I need to move it. All right. Put you up there. God, this multi-tool sucks. Right, let's head over the anomaly and we'll call it there. And then I'll take you around and show you a couple of the things I've built. I'll show you the nanite farm and I'll show you Smash Ball. Because Smash Ball, I think, is about to get destroyed. I think I'm actually going to make a version 3 on Smash Ball. It's a game I created within the game. And I never played the Halo online stuff, but somebody has told me that it's a lot like whatever that in-game game was for Halo. I didn't model it after that, but apparently it's similar. Oh, come on. Good Lord, this is slow. Long. Smash Ball is one of those things that I did with my friends. That the same reason I won't play Starfield is because it's not multiplayer, at least not yet. Oh, I keep thinking I have rocket boots and I don't. Ah. Are we really coming up here to Helios? Okay. So it's going to take me around to all the different iterations. That's fine. I shouldn't have much, but it'll be a few nanites. Yeah, 15. Not many. Don't have many of those either. Why does it keep changing my mission? For the love of God, stop doing that. That's another thing I wish they would fix is the mission just changing on its own. Nada. Hi. Yes, I need to talk to you about Artemis. I'll ask about you. Yeah, on the X-Class modules, with a list of, I think it was 22 straight outlaw stations, I made about 150,000 nanites in an hour. And then I bought the larval and the hadal cores as well. And if you add those in, it was like 170 some K an hour. Just ridiculous numbers. Long days are long gone are the days when scrapping ships was the meta for getting nanites. Yay, Polo friend. Come here, buddy. How you doing, Polo? I'm glad to see we got a turnout tonight. I wasn't sure because usually it says that most of the audience that watches this stuff is on much earlier in the day. I'm glad to see people in and having a good time and enjoying. It was the best, like running around trying to get it all done before that one A class got away from me or something. It was so much fun. Finding the right system that had an early spawn for an exotic. I do kind of miss those days. I do kind of miss those days. All right, so let's go take a peek before we back out of here tonight. I want to go to it's this one over here. Okay, so we're gonna need the room. And then I'm going to need the concrete. No, we really don't even need that. That'll be fine. I need the medium refiner. Good Lord, that's going to be expensive. I'm going to need... Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? There it is. We're going to need a bunch for this, and that, as well as that. We need another. Yeah, the next episode's going to have to be freaking salvage data. Because in order to get myself in a good spot, I need to have some small farms. Very, very small farms. So it's just going to have to happen. So that's going to have to be the goal of the next episode. It may be a little boring to watch, but it'll prove that the grind is very, very real. Why are you sending back to Helios? But real quickly, I'll go into the main save and I'll show you a couple of things before I head out. Oh, it's because I gave him the fauna and not the planets. Okay. Let's go hop in and out of the ship, create that save. And I'll go back to the main screen. We'll load up the main save. I'm kind of proud I didn't die. We struggled through the oxygen and the ferrite dust and the hydrogen and all that good stuff tonight. But we did well. Let's go to mode select. Get into our settlement. I'll show you a really good sized runaway mold deposit. It took me forever to find, but I'm glad that it took a while because it's a big one. It's a huge one. Okay, here we are. Let's go to runaway mold. And there's recently been some people that are upset with using this method. They're saying that it's an exploit, and I don't find it that way. Honestly. Not when the Outlaw Station method is 2 to 3 times more powerful do I consider this to be an exploit. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I can't take that away from them. Nor would I. But up here is my... Yeah, just look at all that. I think it's 26 pieces. It nets... That's when I took my break, is when they did diminishing returns. It's exactly when I took my break. I took a couple of years off because it was like, I just don't want to. Diminishing returns, it told me that they didn't value my time. You know, like, what difference does it make if you've got money cap or not? But if I spend 30 hours building a killer freaking AI farm, and then they're like, no, it doesn't work anymore, just out of the blue. Like, that doesn't value my time as a player. And that hurt my feelings. So I'm like, nah, I'm done for a little while. And that's exactly why I took. And Cobalt in the beginning of the game was awesome. Having to get enough of it and spend the time to be able to crash markets and that kind of stuff. You know, they put this stuff in the game, like they can't expect people to not go try to break it. Yeah, this is 26 curious deposits in one spot, and that's about 17,000 runaway mold every run. And then I just teleport away to another spot that's got refiners and drop it off there, and then come back and do it again. Come back and do it again. Pretty cool. You might like this. We'll see if you like this. I'm proud of this build, but the video didn't do very well, so I'm not sure how people feel about build videos. I think they're more into information and stuff. But this kind of build is what keeps me playing. Ah, nice. Yeah, I mean, I get that they want you to go out and explore, but again, in a game that's this endless, why guide anybody that far, you know? Like, what difference does it make to them, basically? How I play the game. I don't see any issue with that. This is Smash Ball. I wish it was daytime. I wish it was daytime. You could see it a little better, but it may come up here pretty quick. But basically, the gist of it is you got a player on each side, or a 2v2 if you want to. And you come over here and you drop the ball, and then you use your mining laser to knock it around. And the other guy's obviously trying to defend, but if they don't, you can score, and everything lights up, and there's music and all that good stuff. I had so much fun building this, but I can't go really show you the rest of it until it gets daytime. I might be able to do it on free cam though. Hang on, let's check it on free cam. Just effects. There we go. Save. Okay. So that's Smash Ball. That's the arena floor. If you come through here, which is how you enter the field, there's one of 4 of these coming down. These are the locker rooms where you can kind of come sit, get ready with your buddies. And then coming out, there's 2 press conference rooms for home and away. So you have to explain yourself to your adoring crowd in the press. And then you come downstairs. Downstairs is not as adorned as I wish it was because I ran out of parts. But it's a concourse type level that we were able to put in, like the save point and all the different benches and things like that. And then on each of the 4 corners, there's one of each of all the different plantable plants. I love this base, but I think I'm about to delete it, honestly. Like, I have another idea for it. I don't want to give it all away yet. But this, I've probably got 30 hours in this, give or take. And there's resources that I could have had that you guys could have come and grabbed, but sadly, yeah, sadly, I ran out of base parts. I hit 3,000, which is max. Oh, and then if you score, you can come over and hit 1 goal, 2 goal, 3 goal. So everything works. It's a fun little distraction inside the game. For me, this is a perfect planet. This is in my starter system for this save. For others, I've heard that it's not. Yeah, basically. Basically, that's exactly what it is. It's got a few obstacles, and originally I wanted to create like a league of people that wanted to play, PvP for Smash Ball, and everybody kind of create their own stadium, and like the general size of the stadium needs to be about the same, but everybody could build their own stadium, and you have home and away matches. And I thought, man, that'd be cool as hell. And I'd hoped that this build would maybe make the community hub, but I don't harbor much hope on that anymore. I tagged a whole bunch of YouTubers, a whole bunch of the bigger YouTubers, and nobody came by and even gave it a look. So it is what it is, I guess. I guess a lot of those guys are too busy making the clickbaity content to come see something cool. I guess. But yeah, I got tons of bases, and you name the resource, I've got it. I think I might have just deleted my AI farm because I just don't use it. Come down here and look at the list. Oh, and then there's stands, by the way. You can come over here and you can sit in the stands and watch the game. Bleachers, if you will. Why did I get hurt there? Why did I get hurt there? What the hell's happening? But yeah, my list is sick. I'm actually, the reason I want to do that new system is so I can consolidate a lot of these single farms into multi-farms. Because it just takes up so much space on the list. This is another pretty cool one. I wonder if it's daytime over there. Yeah, basically, it's box seats. I built this a long time ago with friends in Isentum. And it went through so many updates that everything broke. It all broke. It's in the video on Smash Ball. And I was so irritated that it got broken. I spent almost a week looking for the perfect weather planet. And then they came out, I don't know, 6 months after I built the thing with the weather updates. This is my animal farm. With all the weather updates and crap, that it ruined the entire thing. So like, just irritated the crap out of me. But you can go to all these different little outposts and pick up animal stuffs to cook with. And then if you go to this one up here, you can come up and get the raw ingredients that you can refine down to make different stuff for ingredients. This is a fun little base as well. I'll probably always have this base. Yeah, I don't want to detract too much. The goal of this series is going to be I'm not trying to show off or nothing. I've just put a lot of time into the game. Like, I really have. And I like teaching, and I like showing people, good ways to get things done. I don't like to be that guy. It's like, I'm going to show you the best of this. And like, I find that a little cringy. Well, hopefully they don't do that again. That would lose a lot of people at this point. But yeah, if you like some analytical type content and some different ways to get things done, the playlist is there. The No Man's Sky playlist is getting longer. I think I got 20 some videos on there now. I've only been doing No Man's Sky content itself for about 6 months. Before that, I was mostly food, a little bit of gaming here and there, some 7 days, and some other stuff. So, but I'm trying to cover the things that I feel like I would want to watch if I was a newer player. The next one's going to be fighting in space. Why you do a 5-star capital fight. Why you do freighter battles. Fighting, it may take me a while to track one down, but fighting the bounties, that type of stuff. So yeah, it's been fun, and as long as it's fun, I'm gonna keep doing it. That's my one rule, is if I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm hoping that people have more fun because of the stuff I'm making is the goal. And they want to join the community and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at. But I do have a good time, and tonight was refreshing. It really was. It was, oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, I'm going to die for about the first hour. And then it's like, okay, I kind of have a handle on this. That's in the pipeline. I've got the next few, it's going to be the space fighting. And then I've got a movement module to where I've got it filmed. I just haven't edited it yet, where I went through and tried to figure out if you could max out your movement modules. So I went out and got 500 S-class movement modules and opened them all to try to find the best possible combination. So that'll be out here in a little bit. I also have one coming out on squadrons. And then I just started filming today for companions, or the pet synthesizer, how to use that. So yeah, that one's going to take a while though, because it takes like a week for anything to mature before you can really see the size of something. But yeah, there's a ton more in the pipeline, man. A ton more in the pipeline. I still haven't gone out. I've done the staff quest. I just haven't gone out and gotten a good staff yet. But like I said, tonight was fun. It's been a long time since I've struggled. When I can just go and pick up whatever resource I need, it changes everything for the most part. Actually, one of my best friends has been asking for the pet one for a while. And I've been putting it off because I didn't want to take a pause in filming. So I've now finally got myself a couple videos ahead to where I can take the pause. I don't know everything about it, but I know enough to where it's enough where I can do a solid video. Because again, I don't want to make stuff that's going to get me made fun of on YouTube. I really don't. It's kind of like on that ship class video I did. It's like, if I don't make the exotic #1, somebody's going to clown me. But then again, there's somebody else that thinks the fighter is better than the exotic. For fighting anyway. And you know, like, nobody's opinion's wrong. It's just different. But with that being said, well, that's why I went with the more challenging version, was so that it was a challenge to me and not just another normal mode save. But I honestly, I don't feel like a vet. I was talking to another really good friend of mine about that the other day. I feel like I've got good game knowledge, but I don't feel like a pro or anything like that. I feel like there's people that know way more than I do, and are better and faster at doing it. But hey, this is going to be a live stream series, and each episode we're going to try to do a goal. We're going to have a goal in mind, and I think the next goal will be to get ourselves up and running where we can create farms. Because more so than getting through the storyline, I kind of want to have farms so I'm a little more resource independent. That doesn't mean I'm going to go out and get everything, but I think the main things probably the rusted metal, the sodium, the uranium, the pyrite, a few others that are pretty massive to have in quantity, or at least have access to them in quantity. But you know, like again, I think the first case is going to be oxygen, and then probably copper. Maybe not copper, maybe oxygen, and then rusted metal. I'll figure it out. But the next episode, we're going to get ourselves in a position to where we can make those farms. And it'll be a struggle to get there, but hey, it is what it is. I'm finally over the fear of dying at this point. Doesn't mean we can't die, just means I'm a little more confident after getting through the first few hours of that playthrough. Why is that animal's ass in my house? But at any rate, I think I'm going to get out of here for tonight. And I really appreciate everybody joining. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I used to have one. I really did. And it was, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. A wild exotic has appeared. If that's not a way to end the stream, I don't know what is. Just, I come up to the landing pad and all of a sudden this guy comes in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is that same exotic that I ended the video with, but no. I want to look at your ship. That's awesome. That's awesome to see that come in. That's a cool looking ship too, man. I don't like them because I don't like it feels top heavy to me, but kind of the same reason I don't like the squid ships. I prefer something that looks more like it would fly. But that's a perfect end to a perfect day, to be bluntly honest. And I think we're going to call it there. That's so awesome. Really, really cool. All right, I'm going to switch over to the end screen. And thank you, Cobalt. I appreciate you stopping by. And everybody else that stopped by tonight, thank you again so much. We're here now. We're going to be live streaming here on YouTube for the foreseeable future. I like being here, and I like making the No Man's Sky stuff. And if you guys want to, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're going to be playing some other games as well. We're going to be playing Ark Survival Evolved, or I'm sorry, Ascended. I'm probably going to start a new run in the Long Dark if you guys like survival games. And there's going to be some other surprises where I've got friends, and if you guys want to join the Discord, the link for that's at the top of my my YouTube page. And there can be a community of just all kinds of fun. I've got lots of games I want to play, and sometimes it's a struggle to find people to play them with. So, you know, I want to build a great community here. That's my goal, is to build a really good community. Oh my God, the supercharged slots on that are sick. Hang on, just for a second. Look at this. Supercharge, 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 supercharge. That's sick. That's insanely good. At any rate, that's in the video. Everybody go check out the video. Back to the end screen. All right. So again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you here the next couple of days with the continuation of our fresh start in survival for No Man's Sky. But until next time, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Bye.